a switch producer POV. You can see everything that I do in real time. You will learn a whole lot on how music is produced. At any level you might be producing music, there's always something to learn. I like to share the whole process, because just sharing a chunk, I think it's not really the point. Is to really share everything that is music production related that I do. I try to explain as much as I can what I do. You're gonna see in about 20-25 minutes, I will have about 2 minutes of a track created, or at least a groove. This is how I create music. I first do a 16 or 32 bar long groove. I would call it a groove or a loop that include all the main synth and everything, and then I go subtractive on it. I start building arrangement and thing. But I think to really create this part of the song that will be the culmination of the song is the key to create music in a DAW. I've been doing that, guys, for over 20 years. If you don't know me, my name is Vikas. I make music, I own a record label. I also own weMakeDanceMusic.com. And I make music in real time for fun. And of course, every single episode comes with a template. So I do the track with you guys, and after that, turn it into a template. You can get for only $5 on our website. And that's it, guys. Let's get started. Today I will make some, let's call it true progressive house. I'm inspired by people like Sasha, like Hernan Cartaneo, back in the days, John DeGuide, of course. They went much more tech, but their true success, like how they became superstar DJs, was really much more progressive house. And I'm talking early 2000, you know, when those guys were touring constantly. And you know, this is where I got my inspiration. Global Underground, of course, Deep Dish, Nick Muir, the Balance series, you know, music, real prog music. So I got a kick here. I think it's interesting, and I was browsing a bit earlier and I got an ARP, and I think I will start a track on this. You can check it here. So we'll have to put it, I think I'll put it just one key for now. I'm gonna try to make it here. So to me that's a good idea to start. I'm gonna go G. I think this track in G would do well, not A, but G. So the whole idea is to have everything in tune, including the drums. So I already tuned the kick drum in G. And there's a bit of a tone in this harp that I really like. You can hear it. It's really organic. It really has a cool feel to it. You can change the patterns here, change some stuff. I did tweak it a little bit. First thing I'll do to this ARP is obviously put some sidechain compression on it. In Logic Pro X, it's super basic, it's super easy, guys. Instrument, synthetic bass house, select the kick that you're using. Then put the ratio, I like 4:1. I like a fast attack, fast release, drop the auto here. Sorry, I dropped the makeup, I shouldn't have. So now we have a bass, or like an ARP with a sidechain. Let's have a look at the frequency. There's quite a bit of lows in there. I'm gonna leave a bit of the mid lows here, but I don't want much of the low end, because the low end would be a completely different element. It's just to think, okay, this could be a good, for me this is a good groove as a bass to a prog track. So I'm gonna do it, replicate it, give myself a bit of length to be able to put on some more things. And this type of music, to me at least, doesn't call for heavy percussions. I think it's gonna be a lot more about the music than it will be about the drums. So I'll pick these here. Then with this option, shift up an octave at a time. Then you do Control R, replicate the MIDI parts, easy. And some of those episodes like that where I have very little expectation, where I just set up to do a track, usually end up being the best ones, because I really give myself like complete creative freedom. I'm not doing a genre in particular, I'm just, you know, doing music. So now I'm thinking about a bass, like I think it's gonna be pretty simple, I would say. I would say this, so I'm gonna preserve the key here. I think I am a bit low. And I'm gonna go into bass. Let's see what. Yeah, that's an interesting pattern. It's been a while. And do something like that, something a bit different. So this is just one layer, guys. There might be many more to come. Let's pick up a decent bass sound for this. Actually, I'll literally take this previous channel and look at it. There's a sidechain on it, so that would be helpful. Make sure I drop the arp here. Go into bass. I'm just gonna go somewhere because I overuse a little bit the one at the start, because this is the one I always start with. Ooh, I like this. Very proggy. It's a bit in the idea that I had. I think this arp is fun. However, now I will subdue it a little bit so we can build something else. That's a default patch, the default patch on Alchemy, so this is an interesting way to start a track. Okay, so I do like everything that is there so far, so I'm gonna take this bass part here, I'm gonna bring it up, I'm gonna create a very simple sequence here, and then I'm gonna try to put some keys, melody. I had the idea of a Sasha expander, like kind of plucked thing. I'm not sure I'm gonna find that here, but I'm gonna have a look. I think there's a plucked thing here, plucked here, and then maybe we'll have something interesting to play with. Not quite that, I would say. I think I'm actually a little bit too high. Need a little bit of fuel here. What does that sound like? I'm not sure why is there a spike there with another key. I guess it's an harp. Like this. What if we would take this here, shorten it quite a lot, and then decide to liking this morph here. Quite an original synth sound here. Very good. Then I would take that and right away I'm thinking bus. Thing here. delay designer, send some to it, then go in a little bit more in the complex. It's a bit too complex. Quite what I'm looking for yet. I think I would be better off using the effect of the synth here. Oh yeah. And I can also cut it. No. Very nice, very interesting sound. I think there's a bit too much lows again, so I'm gonna cut everything about 100 because we have that nice bass that is there. We're gonna keep on building this groove with the snare, like a simple snare pattern here. We'll do just fine. Oh, that is loud. I'm not super sold on that snare, it's a bit too aggressive for what we're doing. Oof. That's very clappy. It's almost a clap. Let's put it in the back. So what would we do to continue? First, name region, color region. Then I'm thinking a nice kind of top pad, kind of a bit more of a melody now because we're still in mono and we want to go somewhere with the track, so a bit more of an airy top pad. With some reverb this time. Give it here. I'm gonna do my now famous silver verb grandiose, which is in so many of my templates that there's thousands and thousands of people using it now, so this is interesting. I have to go here. Not sold on this. I like that a lot. Dreamy today, ooh. Also interesting. Cool. Very, very cool. Wow. So what would we put on a track like that? I think now we're going a little bit into a next level phase. This would be very danceable already. I mean, we have definitely the core of a very cool, dreamy track. I think we need some kind of hits to really mark the beat. So I would say every 8 bars, something like a stringy kind of hit. I'm gonna send that to the reverb. Oh, this is not the reverb I'm looking for. Okay, this is my sub reverb here. I'm gonna go into strings. Wow, so cool. My strings are not quite big enough. Like this, because it was very spacey kind of. That could also work. I like this gate here. Let's listen to it there. Oh yeah. Definitely bring some character. That really reminds me when I listen to DJ Sasha radio show. Sometimes it comes with some stuff that's really out there. That does sound a lot like this. Now I think I would like to go into a bit of a lead. Well, I will go into keys, so something a bit softer, not necessarily lead like big leady, because this doesn't call for a big lead. before. This is the very last one here. Very simple melody that kind of blend with the little part we did with those really affected. That's good. I think I'll drop a few more percussions on there, but something very minimal, really. That I like to do, like this. It's like kind of a bass a little bit. Add a synth to that, guys? I don't think so. I think this is it, guys. I think this is a really good start to a new template for our site, wemakedancemusic.com, and this is gonna be it for episode 245, guys. This is another episode. Check out the other episode. I do a lot of different stuff. This came in quite spacey. I do like the vibe of this. This is really cool. And until next time, may the sounds be with you.